Hey guys, and welcome to a CSS tutorial part 13. In this tutorial we're going to be learning about position layout property. In this tutorial we're going to be learning about different position property and what each of them mean. So there are going to be different position property meanings. So for the first one, static, it's a property, or it is positioned by the flow of the web page. Fixed position, it is when the text always stays in the same place. It will not leave a gap. Relative, it is relatively positioned at its normal place. And absolute position, which is positioned relatively to the nearest ancestor. So let's go on to Sublime Text. So here we are on Sublime Text, and let's go through the first bit. So let's go through the static, but before we get onto the static, let's make a border. So if we could just make a border from here. So we could just do here we could just do P right here, and then we could make a border. So we could just write border right here. Then we could just write out the pixel. Let's say 5 pixels. Make a solid border with color of, let's just put green. We don't need a color picker, and we just write static. So if we so position static. So we're gonna actually make a class, because we don't want every single thing just to make it a static, because it would just look all messed up. So we just write so P right here. I'll just copy and paste the lorem ipsum here. Just do that and put P right here. Then here we just write P dot static right here. Save that, and then here we just write P class static. So if you just save that, save both of them, then if we go on here, I don't think it will make a difference. So yeah, so right here so it's a border with the text right here. So so that's the static. So right here, so this is a static text right here. So it just is like position as the flow of the web page. So say this is in the left, so is this is in the left as well. So so that's static right there. We could also go through let's go through the relative as well. So P dot relative. So we're just going to change the class. So here we just write position relative, and then here we could do the border again. So just write border 5 pixels solid green. So just do the same thing. So relative, so just type in relative. So I don't think it should make it, it'll be just it'll be a normal it'll be the same. It'll be normal right there. So the relative doesn't really do anything, it's just by default. But I think the relative is just used to then maybe just to point something out or something like that, or make it easier just to tell what it is. I think it's something to do like that. But yeah, so right there, that's relative as well. So do fixed as well. So fixed is actually pretty interesting. You just write P dot fixed, and then write position fixed right there. So here, so that's the fixed, and we could we want to put it at a certain place. So we could just so we could put the actually we'll just make a separate paragraph right here. So put P, then just write P, then this you can see this anywhere. So to say whenever we scroll down, you could still see this text right here. So if we just go on p.fix, and then we just straight away just put the class fixed right here, fixed, and then if you just save that and then we could put it at the top, just to make it 0, so then it's at the very top. so yeah, and then we can just make the border the same border as before. So 5 pixels, solid, pink, right there. So if we just save both of them, and then if we just go on the website right here, so it should see, yeah, so right here you can see so here says you can see this anywhere, so you just, as you scroll down, it'll be still there. So yeah, so that's actually very good as well. So yeah, so these could be, so the fixed position could be used for like tips and tricks for the website or something like that. So yeah, so that's very good. So we could do another example right here. I think we could do it at the bottom as well. So p dot fixed, and then here do position fixed, fixed. Then here we could write bottom, then we write 0, then border, border 5 pixels, solid, what was it, blue. So if we just semicolon, yeah, put semicolon, load up the website, and then here, I'm not sure. Oh, we put okay, so we just put that, actually put fixed 1, then here so make another class, or make another paragraph, so put class fixed 1, then if we just you can see this anywhere at the bottom right here. If we just save that, save both of them, so then now it will be a lot more better. Yeah, so right there you can see this anywhere at the bottom. So as you scroll down, scroll up, you could see this, and as you scroll down you could also see this. So I'm not sure if you could put it at the left or right, because I think you could see it anywhere, and depending on the size of your web page. So yeah, so that's fixed right there, and as well as, oh, we haven't been through absolute. So if we just so we could just put it underneath here, then write could put, or actually we could put it underneath the relatives. So we could just put here, right, p dot absolute right here. Then if we just do that, then here we could just do position, then absolute. Then right here we could do border. We could do a different border, so 5 pixels, solid, and then we could do wait, let's use one of these colors that we put here. So dark grey or chocolate. We could do chocolate. So chocolate right here. So if you just save that, go on here, and then so I haven't put anything here, so we can just so let's get back on here. So named it absolute, right? So if we just do under the fixed class, wait, what do we do underneath? So the relative. So so yeah, so we could put it underneath the relative right here. Then we could do p right here. So let's do p like that, and then do it so there's no arrow twice behind this one right here. So you just write p, then write you just write this is an absolute, you just write that. Then if we just go on class, then if we what do we name it, absolute. So if we just absolute, then if we just save that, then go back on the web page right here, then yeah, so as you could see it, so you just about see that. So as it's an ancestor, it'll be below this right here. So yeah, so that's an absolute right there. So so yeah, so that's absolute right there. So I think that's done for the tutorial. So we went through the fixed, the absolute, the relative, the static. We went through literally everything in this tutorial. I think that's it really. Yeah, so fixed, relative, and all that right there. So let's get on to the CSS questions. So here are the CSS questions, and let's go through the first bit. So for number 1, how many different properties have we went through in this tutorial? Number 2, have we went through all the properties? If not, why? And number 3, what is the fixed position? So hopefully, I think they're an easy, medium, and just an easy medium. I haven't named it right there. So it'll be just an easy medium right there. So I'll give you a few seconds. So hopefully if you answered all those questions, I think this will be the hard one because I haven't mentioned it. So for number 1, there'll be 4 properties. Number 2, we haven't went through all the properties as one of them was similar to the fixed position, which is a sticky position. So I don't think there was any point of going through that as we already have the fixed position. And number 3, the fixed position is when the text always stays up in the same place. It will not leave a gap. So whenever you scroll, it'll still be there. So thank you for watching this video. Make sure to subscribe and leave a like for more tutorials like these in the future. Thank you.